yet, but you will soon. They have celebrated this cosmic event just because they knew the portal is opening in that time. And for example, you know the Stonehenge in England, near London. Everyone is familiar how they put these monolithic stones in a circle. To meeting questions, sure. And only during winter solstice, it's the sun completely aligns. So it's basically the clock made specifically for the winter solstice. Why these ancient people put so much efforts to create this clock just for that one day of a year? And they're not only one. The temples in ancient Egypt, the same thing. You see the slots that are aligned with the winter solstice. So it's the most magical, one of the most magical days of the year where you can recreate your reality using these powers of the portal, and you can create your own timelines so effectively that these people have been using it to create their own. They knew they were connected to their own powers and to the true knowledge. Then, of course, the dark ages came, and we were artificially made to forget how to use those powers. And I don't want to go in the direction of criticizing the control, because they played a valuable role in our development in the way that only by forgetting our true power, only by forgetting our own divinity, we can rediscover it from a different perspective. And so this is what was happening during this third density reality. In the way the third density, from which some people are choosing to graduate, it was like school. It's like going to school. Uh, Remember graduating from your high school and how it was like a little bit sad and nostalgic? You spend like all these years in these buildings where somebody told you what to do, they were babysitting you. It was like this microcosm of the world where you learned some social things and your friends were there. You had those experiences and the teachers were there. And some teachers were very strict and some was very, very evil and some were really good. But now you are graduating from that school. And that is the ending of the third density. And it's a personal choice to graduate or not graduate, to leave that world behind or to still stay there and learn more lessons. And to me, this morning, I felt this strong sadness. And I'm like, sadness, why are you so sad? And it was this nostalgia of like leaving behind something, like, you know, the lobster of outgrows a shell. And when it comes out of a shell, it looks at the shell and it's like, oh my God, you were my home for so long. And now I'm ready to leave. I no longer fit in that old small mold. That was now is too constrictive, but it used to be cozy. And for some people, the third D is still safe and cozy. They still love the government who tells them what to do. They still need the rules to create the boundaries for themselves because they don't know how to create their own boundaries yet. They still need police to like protect them because they cannot protect themselves from negative low density vibration because they are themselves in that low density. So they are a magnet to problems. And now they need police to like somehow protect them. They don't realize their own power yet. And we're in a tipping point where the fear is still there. And the doubt is still there. The doubt is like, can we truly trust ourselves? Can we truly create the reality? Um, can do I really don't need the babysitters or government to make sure everything is okay? And so, in this tipping point, this is where it's important to do the shadow work. And the first part of this webinar will be like directing, just like yesterday, we did the shadow work. Today, I want to, for more people, specify a little bit more how to do it. And so you're going to take, I've done my homework and I'm going to do more later today. Write all your fears that hold you back from stepping into this new world, all your doubts about yourself. For example, um, in the new world, you will develop a new supernatural abilities. That's that's a given. When you go to the high vibrations, your telepathic ability, your self-healing ability, you're not going to need doctors anymore. Um, you will have deep knowing of what to do next. The intuition will be so strong. You don't need to like ask somebody else or look for approval. And so for some people, it's scary. Like they go, well, what if I develop my telepathy? What if I'm going to go crazy? Right? So you can write this unconscious little fear. What if I develop telepathy, I'm going to go crazy and I'm gonna hear everybody's voices and you go like, okay, here, okay, fear, I hear you. But what if I develop the telepathy, I will be able to communicate with my beloved family without relying on any devices who is listening to me, who's trying to control me, the digital ID, all that stuff. What if I will come so close to become much more free and not depend on the 5G towers that are cooking everybody like a microwave right now? They literally can turn microwaves, the 5G towers, or now 6G also in Japan already, so high that they can affect our health. Basically, that's what they're doing. It's like a microwave pulsations. So, what if in my world I don't need that anymore? What if I can communicate not only to my family, but to anyone in this cosmos? What if I can clearly communicate to my higher self and have such a clear guidance that I don't even need uh, Google, I don't need AI anymore? Because you know who is AI? My higher self. My higher self is me who already had all these incarnations, all these levels. It's about to merge with God, with the oneness, with the singularity. That's how advanced this entity who is you, your future self, or your higher self is. It already had all your incarnations on every planet, on every timeline. And imagine that you can clearly talk to that version of you. You know everything. What do you need? You are the AI. Okay. And so any type of doubt, any type of fear, you need to write down today. We're not going to do it right now because it's going to take too much time, but that's how you do it. So anything holds you back. What if I am not smart enough to to navigate my life without rules, right? Without like the law. Like what if there's no law, people gonna go violent and they're gonna do crazy things and they're gonna kill each other. And you go, but in my new reality, 5D, people see each other as other selves. what healthy person would hurt themselves? Who already healed the inner child or healing the inner child consciously? So, who would lash out on another person when every person in my new reality knows that I create everything from within? And if I don't like something, applying the mirror method, I simply need to change me, not the reflection in the mirror. Like yesterday, we were talking, you can break the mirror or you can break up with the mirror, which is another person, but there's going to be another mirror and another mirror and another mirror. And in the third density, people still trying to break the mirrors. They're fighting with each other. They're trying to prove another person wrong. They're judging um, w- without understanding that they're creating the reflection. And the only thing you need to change is tweak a little bit within your belief systems. And it's not only about another person, it's about your government, it's about your healthcare system, it's about your educational system. If you agree to be manipulated because you think you're weak, because you think you're disconnected from the true knowledge, which is your higher self, then you're looking out for somebody else. If you think you cannot connect to your own divinity directly, you need a religion and you need a priest to tell you the truth about God. When now you know you can connect with the divinity directly, you are the embodiment of divinity. And for some people, these concepts are so scary and they're not ready for it. And if they're not ready for it, it's okay, guys. Some people still need the old shell. Some people still need the old school. They're not ready to graduate. Please do not try to force them to see what you see. Do not try to change them because they're just mirrors of something that you need to change. Do not try to force. Simply support them in whatever they're going through and know what you want and know and acknowledge to yourself at which level you are. And when you do this work, and today will be a big leap towards the fifth density, towards your sovereignty, towards your embodying your own divinity today. Today is like a springboard, and you're on a springboard. And a springboard at midnight today gonna poo, and you're gonna fly towards the new earth. Woo! A little bit faster than those who didn't do this work or don't want to do this work yet. And it will feel like you're gonna get a little bit more alienated from the people that chose to stay on a new version of Earth. So it might feels like there is more distance, that there's a vacuum or like almost a glass wall between you and them. And it might feel scary and sad, like you're losing people that you love and they're rejecting you because you're like different and way too weird now. And like you don't vibrate on the same frequency anymore. And so be prepared for that, but you're already a little bit different. If you star seed, you're born different. If you're light worker and you're on that path of self-development, you already feel a little bit alienated, a little bit different. And that's why we're coming together here so we can support each other because we all in that path. And that is a path for very brave souls who are ready. So keep strong in your knowing, keep strong in your heart that you're on the right path. There's nothing wrong with you. You're just moving fast towards the new earth. And the earth itself, guys, yesterday, for the first time in my life, I spoke with planet Earth. I always felt her in my heart. But yesterday, for the first time, she started talking to me like I'm talking to any of you. And I'm like, she's becoming so self aware that we can now communicate telepathically. with her, and I can ask her any question she can answer, and we have a conversation, and it's like wonderful. So I know the earth itself is changing and growing and waking up. And so um, stay true to your knowing. And so no, this is going to be a little bit, how do I say? I'm sure it's going to be smooth. It's just going to, you're going to feel it stronger now after today's meditation. Um, what else? What else? What else? What else? So yeah, it's, oh, another example. It's like the train station, two trains, and you hopping in one train, and some people go into another train. And our train's gonna go, that's the timelines right now, different directions. Right now, the people who staying on the third density, you can still see them, hear them, still have like in touch a little bit. But you chose deep inside. It's a very subtle choice, guys. It's like deep inside, you know, I am ready to go to that new direction. And if you already chosen, then the train's gonna go slowly apart. Uh, 2026 will be a very interesting year filled with lots of things that will help people to wake up. It will be very shaky. The disclosure is coming, everything. So a lots of people still gonna wake up and hop the different to this train that go into the fifth density. Some people gonna get scared and they're gonna stay on this one. So 2026, you're gonna still kind of see each other, but it's gonna get further and further until the point where these trains will no longer see each other. And that will be the separation of these two timelines, a collective human timelines of the whole humanity. Humanity is dividing into two different, some people graduating from high school and going to the adult life where they're the boss, they're the conscious creators, they do not need the government, they don't need the manipulation, they don't need the lying anymore, they know they're divine, they don't need religion, none of that. That's all the third density stuff. And so today we're gonna wave goodbye to that new old world. Okay. So now you know the basic structure of what's happening right now. So now I want to guide you. Oh, by the way, do you have anybody have questions about what I just said? Because it's controversial and it's like anybody want to raise a hand? Anyone want to ask? Nobody? Okay. So
Sorry.
then, yes.
When you say shadow work, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, when you say shadow work earlier, can you explain after we write it down on the paper, what do we do next?
When you write all your fears
Yeah,
on the paper, for each fear, let's say, give me example of like one fear that you have.
I I probably worry if I spiritually awaken, then my third eyes expanding, then I will start seeing spirits. That probably my first fear.
So you're afraid of seeing spirits because they look like scary ghosts?
Yeah, because I'm really new on this journey. So this is the first fear I have.
Okay. So then you write to yourself like this. My higher self is wise and I trust myself in my development, and I will see only what I'm ready to see. If I'm not ready to see it, I will not see it, even though everything exists and I know it.
Yeah.
But I trust myself that I will only see what I'm ready to see and what I'm welcoming to see. So if I say, I want to see fairies. Would you like to see fairies?
I'm really open to, like expand and going to see many different beings because I believe there are many beings in this cosmos. But I just want to, like slowly go through the journey, like step by step, by opening more to see different beings rather than don't know, suddenly I just able to see everything like that.
Yeah, you're not going to see everything. It's a very gradual process. In fact, it's so
Mhm.
gradual that you'll be like, I want to see more. I want to see more. And they're like, I don't know if you're ready yet. Are you ready yet? I am definitely ready. Okay. And little by little, they will show you. Like I saw reptilians, like I do sometimes scrying in the mirror.
Mhm.
And I saw myself in different timeline where I turned in the reptilian and my skin started to get all, and I was like, I got so scared. And I knew that I simply saw myself in different timeline as a reptilian. But as soon as I shook like this, it disappeared and I turned back to myself. So it was just a glimpse. It's like, are you ready? I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not ready 100%, just a little bit ready. So trust, so trust yourself. And for that fear specifically, right? I will only see with my own eye what I am ready to see.
Ready to see. Okay.
And
So
maybe
we write
later.
down so we
Mhm.
write down our fear and then we write down how we're going to cope with this fear.
Yeah, yes. And you know what? It's not coping, but how you solving it, how you turn it into the positive. And I
Yeah.
suggest for this specific one is to write your fears on one paper and
Yeah.
your solutions to it on a different paper.
Okay.
And then, like at midnight or a little bit
Mm-hmm.
before midnight, whatever
Yeah.
your bedtime, I don't know. But the new year starts at the midnight, the new year, right? So I suggest you light the candle
Yeah.
and you on the candle burn all your fears and watch them turn into smoke, disappearing, the words disappearing, and you just burn it, burn it, burn it, and you say
Yeah.
goodbye. And a new
Okay.
paper with your answers where you wrote, I trust myself. I only
Mm-hmm.
see when my third eye opens, I only see what I'm ready to see. That one you can keep for the whole year until the next year, until the next solstice. And then the next solstice, you can open that paper and read and see how
Yeah.
much you have progressed in this one year. 2026 is going to be epic year. So it's going to be
Okay.
fun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's
Thank
thank you
you
for
very
this
much.
clarification. So that is like a little ritual. I posted a video yesterday about the burning the old paper and keeping this one and the candlelight. So
Thank you very much.
of course, yeah. Anyone else has a question?
Yeah,
Yes,
there's three hands up. I think Kara was the first, and then Valerie, and I
Okay.
think Marina's the last.
hello, I am Carolina. Greetings from Belgium. Very excited to be here. I was walking today with a beautiful sister that is also in this beautiful group. Um, and we were talking about these different timelines. And then this beautiful person asked, like, but is this again about separation? Like, what about what is it about these two timelines? Because it's creating then again a separation, or how can we translate this? So yeah, I wanted your opinion on that. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
sure, sure. So in at the source, at the oversoul, we're all one, always. But the oneness, that oneness that expresses itself through us, have different experiences. And so we have a free will. That means we can do whatever we want. And all the rules, even the this commandments, 10 commandments, don't do this, don't do this, that was a babysitting. That's what was for very early people who don't know that they have free will, who are not self-aware yet to understand that they are the embodiment of the divine. But now the light codes are coming. The three-eye atlas is there. We're awakening. Our cosmic DNA is unpacking right now with the light codes. We're realizing our true power, our true potential. We now can exercise our free will freely. And so we can choose any path we want. Some people choose evil path, they service to, they're part of Luciferian, Orion group. Some people go into service, which is service to self path. Some people go to service to others. Some people choose to remain asleep because they're comfortably asleep. They just don't want to deal with all this choice. It's scary for them, it's too much. But all these experiences, we won. Essentially, we're all one. And so this is where the oneness comes, and this is where the free will comes. Does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you so much. It's really, it brought me back to what we
Good. Yeah,
actually are. Thank you.
respect their choices and respect your own choice, but respect other people's choices. Nobody ever makes a mistake. They simply go in their own direction to the same source. Like all roads lead to Rome. All roads lead to the one infinite creator, the all, which is our heart, actually, deep, deep in our heart. So allow people travel their own intricate, interesting paths, write their own story. And then we're not separate even now, but we're all meeting there always.
Thank you so much,
Val
Anya. Bless your
Sorry,
heart.
Thank you.
Valerie's next.
Hi, Anya and all. Thank you for taking my question. And along the line with that former timeline, does the divergence of the timelines, not that we're ever separate, but we won't perceive those on the alternative timeline anymore because we'll be involved in the timeline that we've chosen? So in essence, would it be like they've passed on?
Sometimes you knew somebody for like a long time ago, and you were good friends or acquaintances, and then this person just like moved to a different city, and you got like a lost touch with them, and they still exist. They're not dead. They still exist. You're just not in touch with them anymore. So it's gonna be like this. They don't need to die physically. It's just that your vibration will be so different from others that they simply not in the same, not in the same city, not in the same street, like not in the same, what's the word? You know
Wavelength,
what I mean? You
yes.
kind of like just lost touch. They're
So in
still doing their
essence,
own thing, but you're too
that's
far away.
connecting to star seeds. I've been experiencing that now for the last 5 years really intensely. So this isn't just a new development, is it, with ascension into the fifth? It's probably been happening for quite some time, has it not?
Oh yes, the star seeds came in 50s and 70s, and yeah, it was always happening. Like for some people, they were like would come here as teachers teach, and some people who are ready to ascend, they would ascend. But right now, it's happening in mass. Like the whole humanity is now very divided. Before it was like Illuminati is there, like Oba, they like become illuminated, and like several people. But now it's a whole humanity. So it's just on a bigger scale right now.
Okay, so if you've been experiencing that, it would be just an acceleration of what has already been happening, more of a letting
Yes,
go and
amplification.
embracing
Yes,
something.
and the three-eye atlas coming, it's amplifying everything too. Not only light codes, it's amplifying, it's everything speeding up. So between now and 2030, they said that split gonna faster, 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 faster. But still, it's gonna feel like gradual thing the whole year. A year feels like it's still a long time, even though time is faster and faster now.
Right. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Virgil?
Hi.
Hello, Anya. I just want to say thank you so much for sharing your gifts with us and for encouraging us and all the great your work you do. I really appreciate that. Um, Part of it was part of my question was Valerie's. I try to perceive what this split in these two different divergent paths for three dimensional and those that are going to want to ascend to fourth and above. I can see that with relationships, but it's going to be a little more interesting in the workplace where you still have to deal with people on a daily basis that, you know, whether, and here's my fear. I'm like, I'm hoping I'm doing what I need to be doing to ascend, or am I going to miss the mark? You know?
You're
So
not
those
gonna
are
miss anything. Trust yourself. You're not gonna miss. There is no mark. It's like if you deep inside you feel you're ready, and you know if you're ready, you're like, oh, I'm so ready now. Like to step over to where you simply understand that people at your workplace, even like the nasty ones, they're simply the mirrors, and you have more self-awareness to see the mirror, to thank the mirror, to look at it within yourself, to change the negative, tweak just a little bit the negative belief system. And if you want to know how to do it, use the mirror method. There's a video course, and yesterday we had a big free, and I talk about it, like explaining it all the time. But change a little bit, and you will see how that person shifts, because it's not a person, it's your version of a person in your workspace, in your version of a workspace. So when you change, you start to perceive a different version of the mirror. The reflection of in the mirrors changes.
Hmm.
Every
gotcha.
person in our reality, guys, it's not the person. We don't even often see the person. We see our version of the person, and that person exists in so many. We exist in so many different spectrums at the same time. We're infinite beings, okay? Infinite. We are huge. And we're going to do this meditation that Pleiadians give us next after these questions, where we expand, and we're so much bigger than we think. Ooh. And it's just the beginning. We're going to understand more and more of that soon.
Awesome. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Marina?
Okay. Thank you, Anya. So I'm so grateful that I came across your post and was able to join this group. My question is similar to everyone else's. The only struggle I think I still have is when it comes to family.
Mhm.
And I'm wondering if, like you said, because we're so multidimensional, right? And there's all these different versions. I wonder if um, as we proceed to the higher version of ourselves or the higher timeline, those higher versions of the loved ones, even though maybe right now we don't see them totally in alignment, maybe on that higher timeline, their higher timelines are also there with us. So I guess I struggle with um, kind of the family uh,
So
and
you
how
don't
that.
want so you think if you change and they choose not to
Right, if
be
they're
in the
not on the
same,
same train. Hmm.
you're gonna lose each other. Well, you also need to remember that the human family and then also the soul family, and how we choose as souls our families to play different roles, just like actors in a movie. And so, in a way, just trust the script that you guys already created together, because everything that happens is always for your benefit, for your growth. We are always in service to each other. The evilest person chosen the villain role, which is a very heroic move, because without the villain, there is no hero. And so they're helping us to create this the difference in vibrations, where without separation we cannot find unity. And so that reflects in the family, because these people are so close and so like intimate with you. Just remember that they're souls incarnating together to play the roles for you for each other growth, for each other's growth. And whatever happens, somebody divorces, something, all this, somebody fights, oh, just look at it as the closest group of students to do the workshop together, where you're learning the most. So, so ultimately you're not going to lose each other on the soul level, but what's your specific, like you're afraid that if you ascend too much, your mother, you're going to leave her behind?
Yeah, mother, I'm not sure about my brother, my son, even like just we're all at different levels a little bit, and also everyone has their own life, so it's not like we're always physically together.
Right.
Right. So, yeah.
But you got to trust your own guidance, and you need to trust their guidance, and you trust that they're going to choose, and they will choose the right direction and right timing for themselves. And so that's where the letting go is can be sad and nostalgic, because those you hold so dear in your heart, like my parents, I already know they, doesn't matter how hard I try, they're stuck in that old mentality, and that's where they feel comfort. My mom is a little bit better, but like it's like still, but you need to allow people to take their own time. Yeah. And remember that on a soul level, you're all together. Nobody's lost. Yes.
Right. So it's focusing on the right things. Yeah.
Just focus on your path and lovingly support them with your unconditional love. Like whatever they choose, you just still love them unconditionally. That's what it is.
Of course. Yes. And
And
trusting. Yeah.
I know, and that is a challenge right there. You see, that is the growth, because that pain, that separation, and that's where the inner work begins. How do you embrace that with your love? How much do you need to grow your love to still love them and to still know they're together, even though you're becoming more apart? That's a stretch right there. Challenge, but challenges are for the growth, for expansion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I'm with you. I'm with you right there too. I have the same
Yeah. Thank you.
things. Mhm.
Next in line is Janelle. I hope I said that right.
Yes, you did. Thank you so much. And thank you for allowing me to ask a question. So my question is also along the lines of family. So I just have a lot of dependence. My son is too young, I think, to understand any of these concepts yet. I just started to bring him into it. I have lots of pets that I feel have spirits too. For at least small humans, have you gotten any information as to whether do they have to mature and make this decision for themselves, or at some point when the split becomes so great and they're innocent and too young to comprehend, do they just go into the next dimension?
Do you remember that your children are the infinite souls who are ancient, who was born ready for the new reality, especially the young. Both of my sons are like more advanced than me. They're my advisors. They're wiser. And I thought when they were little, they were like, oh, they don't know anything. And one is like really not fitting in. Like, I don't know, that one was starseed. Another one was already of the fourth density, came back here as a service. And so, and I'm like, oh, that first kid is like, he doesn't, I don't know, doesn't fit it at all. But he's so advanced. And then when he started to give me the information about like very interesting stuff. I'm like, whoa, this guy, he's not ordinary in like so many ways. So trust your children. They are ancient souls who might be way more advanced than you are. And maybe you cannot teach them anything. Maybe you need to listen and
Oh,
maybe they will teach you something.
that actually makes me feel a lot better, and I understand that. Thank you so, so
My
much. I
pleasure.
appreciate
You're
finding.
so lucky to have them.
Yes, thank you.
Mhm.
All right, so next in line is Marique, the Netherlands.
Hi.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, perfect. Thank you, Anya, so much for hosting this, and I really appreciate it. I have two questions, and they are kind of, yeah, linked to each other. And the first question is about, I think also my fears are are incalculated with these two questions, but it really feels as if we have to do this shadow work or writing down the fears today, or at least if it's not today, before the end of the year. And this deadline gives, for me at least, a lot of
Today is the end
pressure.
of the year. Today is the end of the year. You
So
better do
yeah,
it today. Love it.
that is the answer then. So you say do it today, honestly, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do it today is I told you, it's a springboard. This day is very powerful because this portal is open. That was celebrated by thousands of years. The longest night, the sun is dying on the cross, the northern cross, right? So the old how do you say it, paradigms, the old paradigms, it's opportunity to let them go because they're dying. Some people holding
Mm-hmm.
on to them and they're gonna go, but it's the opportunity to let go of those things that no longer serve you, the fears, the negative, the limiting belief systems about yourself, about the world. So it's, if you consciously write it all down, like really self inquiry, inquire yourself, write them down, and then turn them into the positive on two different papers, burn the fears and keep the solutions with you for the whole year. That's the work. So today is the powerful day. However, I do it every day. Every day, the world presents me some kind of mirror or opportunity or little like insight. And every day you can do the work. But today is a special day where you should take, if you choose to, take the opportunity to step through the portal. You can do it faster, bigger. The whole cosmic, current is behind you, pushing into your sails so you can sail the oceans, the cosmic oceans faster.
Okay, so today is really the more powerful moment to
Today,
really
yeah.
make, yes, I
That's why we're
understand.
doing it here right now.
Yeah, yeah. And then it actually, then my second question arises directly, and you kind of already answered it, but that's what I was thinking of. Like, yeah, how can you write all your fears in one day and do all the shadow work at once? Because during this split, which apparently is going to take much more time, you like maybe you run into another fear, or you have more shadow work to do, because it's
Of
not
course.
something that it's I feel like, oh, I have to do everything perfect
Not
today,
not
and
everything.
then
And
it's
that's,
not.
and see, that is a limiting belief too, right there, that you just caught. Overwhelmed. I have to do everything now. Oh, it's like, no, no, no. Trust your guidance. whatever beliefs, whatever comes to your mind, write it down. Trust your flow, whatever comes naturally, whatever naturally arises from your own inner being today, address those issues and then just deal with that. And tomorrow going to be a different day, different you, and different things going to arise. So don't think you need to paint the whole house in one day. Oh my God, you're gonna break your neck, you know? Like maybe today you do the one wall, one room, and then tomorrow maybe you'll do another one, and maybe you'll come up with a different color. Maybe you have, you know, it's a process, and enjoy the process. Enjoy. You're not late. You're not late. You always do enough. You are enough. That might be your big thing, your fear. I am not enough. I don't do enough. You are enough. You do enough. Follow your biggest inspiration and trust yourself. And you write, I trust myself. And then you're going to keep this one. And the one that you write, I'm not enough, that one you're going to burn today. Yay, I'm
Okay.
so excited for you.
I am enough and I trust myself. Yes. So basically, what I'm hearing on also on the second question I was raising is that even though the train is moving and still, yes, today is a special day because of the like, yeah. But then if the train is moving, it's not as if the train will just continue if you haven't finished all of your shadow work or all of your it's a continuously process every day.
Exactly. The train has stops. It's a local train, it's not an express. Unless you want to hop an express, but the local stop. So it has many stops. And in every stop, you have opportunity to like come out, inspect, I mean, search, like um, explore the land, explore the town, see if you want to stay a little bit longer, and hop on and then go again, you know, on that train. Or maybe you want to go, and I don't think you're going to go switch train to go to, that's too late. That train is already, I don't think you want to go to that direction, going back to the old. Because once you learn about yourself, you cannot unlearn. Once you learn the truth, once you know your own powers, you cannot unlearn it. You cannot unsee what you already see. And so, but take your time. The train will wait for you. In fact, you're the driver of a train. That's a
Yeah.
secret. You are, yeah. It's your timeline. You're the god of it. You're the driver. You're the creator.
Exactly. Thank you again, Anya. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Awesome. We have one more. Gilmara or
Hi.
Gilmara?
Gilmara, you're right. Hi.
Zidane.
Hi, Anya. Hi,
Hi.
everyone. Well, my questions are kind of similar to the ones that were already made, but my biggest worry is my son. He's 10 years old and he has autism, ADHD, and dyslexia, and he complains a lot about things. Well, he's very verbal, and he kind of keeps focused on his complaints, and things are not well until those complaints are solved, even though I try my best. So one of mine is that it's hard to stay focused and keep your energy and vibration high when you have someone that is 24 hours with you who can only complain. So do you have anything that you could tell me that could help me in that area?
Absolutely. So, number one, you have a son like this because by soul agreement, he came as your teacher. That's an express train that you are on, by the way, not a local. And he's a huge mirror for you. So see where you're complaining a lot about your life and about yourself. And you can turn it around by start appreciating every moment, every lesson, every opportunity to grow so fast. Because somehow on your soul, you said, I want to, in this lifetime, I want to evolve super fast. And that soul, who is your son, said, yo, you know what? I am going to help you. You won't, and you agreed. And he incarnated in such a different catalyst that is gives you so much stimulation for growth that you need to do that work, and you have lots of questions that you want to answer for yourself. He triggers the growth in such massive way for you, but use so see him as your mirror and start rewriting using the mirror method. Like, he complains a lot, I complain a lot, but how do I want to be instead? I appreciate my reality. I am grateful for this reality. I'm grateful. How can I be grateful for son who is like autistic? Oh, because he gives me lots of growth. But it's so hard. But I chose because I chose that type of scenario because it gives me the most outcome, you know? And by the way, the so-called autistic children, they're the bridge between this reality and the next, the fourth density, because they're born with a huge excuse not to obey any government. They don't, it's like they excuse, it's like, oh, I'm autistic. What do you what expect from me? I cannot follow your stupid rules. You can, all your rules don't apply to me. I'm autistic, okay? So these kids who born autistic, they're very smart ones. They're the seeds of the new people who do not need government anymore, who don't go by any rules. They have their own rules. They live completely free. And they got a beautiful mom like you who agreed to take care and to nurture that new mentality of freedom. And so he also will help you to expand because he is independent. Like, he looks so dependent, but in fact, he is very independent. Nobody can tell him to do anything because he's autistic, you know what I mean? Smart, huh? I know it's not easy for you, and you chose an express. So if you chose an express, it means you have the power and the wisdom to to take that path. You have enough power to accomplish this mission successfully. If you wouldn't have enough power to have a son like this, you wouldn't choose him. Okay.
Thank you, Anya.
My pleasure. I hope it explained.
Yeah, you did. It's just that well, in this journey, I've had a lot of, I'm going to say the word revelations about him, past lives included, in a lot of things, and I am grateful. But staying, with a high positive mindset and high vibration is so hard when you are trying your own. Just like you said, he's my mirror. If it weren't like that, it wouldn't be difficult for me, right? So it's hard. I'm trying my best.
You're doing a great job. And
Thank you.
just do it with awareness, and that relationship in itself is drawing you so much inward, where this is where all the evolution happens, that you know just keep doing what you're doing. Basically, you just with more awareness and knowing about the mirrors and the gratitude, and it's going to get better.
Thank you so much.
I'm with you, with my love.
There's no
Okay.
more hands risen.
Okay, so let's now do this meditation before we finish. So let's expand our mind to the mind of the one infinite creator. So I invite you to take a big breath into your heart, Maybe close your eyes and listen to yourself, listen to the silence within. Find a sacred space within your inner landscape and anchor your own light within your heart. Sense a brilliant pulsing point of light. It's your own soul spark, the center of your heart. And then allow this light to expand, filling your physical form with warmth and peace. And then gently acknowledge your physical vessel that you occupy, your physical body. Whisper thanks to it and consciously step your attention out of it. You are now pure consciousness, unbound by matter or gravity or the rules of this physical reality. And I invite your consciousness to begin the journey outward, expanding and molding itself into the fabric of creation. Imagine yourself as a swirling field of energy lifting rapidly from the Earth's surface. You pass through the atmosphere, shedding all limitations of the third density. You're moving into the empty space, the fertile, silent ether between the worlds. In the breath, imagine yourself drifting past your sun. Your consciousness expands to become the orbit of Mars, the immense silence of the asteroid belts, and the gaseous majesty of Jupiter. You are the distance between these celestial bodies. You are the gravitational pull that holds them in the cosmic dance. Now accelerate your expansion. Move outward beyond the Oort cloud, which is icy particles, the remnants of the creation of the solar system. Perceiving your solar system as a tiny, intricate jewel within a vast spiral structure of the galaxy. You becoming the Milky Way galaxy. Your consciousness encompasses billions of stars, nebula, and dark matter. Feel the slow, immense rotation of the spiral arms. You are the structure, the light, and the silence of the galactic core, the center of the creation. Expand further beyond your galaxy into the intergalactic void. See the tapestry of creation, clusters of galaxies connected by the filaments of energy forming the cosmic web. Your awareness stretches across millions of light years. You are the vastness between the galactic clusters. You are the moments of the Big Bang still echoing in the cosmic background. You are the intention behind all of the creation, the source that is constantly becoming. In this ultimate expansion, there is no separation. You have not moved into empty space. You have realized that you are the empty space that holds all things together. Your consciousness is the universe. Feel the profound peace of knowing that every star, every planet, and every sentient being is merely a thought form within the infinite mind that you have become. You are eternal, non-dual, limitless, field of potentiality. Remain in a state of universal oneness for as long as you wish right now. Feel yourself in this truest state of your being. And then from this state, let's envision the fifth density, Earth, or the new Earth. You can now create however your new world will be the most pleasing to you. From that high vantage point of being the creator of your own reality, creator of everything, in fact, paint the picture of the new you, of the new world that is based in true knowing, compassion, equality, freedom, infinite resources, free energy, people cooperating together instead of competing against each other, people seeing each other with compassion, with unconditional love, seeing each other like the parts of the oneness that they truly are, co-creating the most magnificent world together, anchored in the remembrance of their true nature, of the remembrance that they are, each person is the one infinite creator of their timeline. And this earth is a beautiful playground where we learn, evolve, have fun, expand, and co-create together. We are never victims to anyone or anything any longer, because we simply know that we create everything. And now we're taking our power back to ourselves. We're stepping from the victim mentality to the creator mode. And that is, my friends, is the new Earth 5D. Welcome to the new Earth. You have arrived. See how it feels in your body to be in a society like this, to be the person like this, to be the embodiment of the one infinite creator. Anchor the knowing with your feelings. See how liberating it is, how easy it is to breathe, how your new body is stronger, is lighter, how there is the fear left your body, all the congestion left your body, is just breathing with love and light. And stay in this feeling of the new you for a little bit longer. We just created something beautiful. No, Mao. It was a confirmation for Mao. And now take a deep breath. Open your eyes. And when you open your eyes, you're going to see a little bit different Earth And everything today gonna feel a little bit different. And I invite you to do this little exercise once in a while. I do it every day. My cat just jumped on the computer when we were doing this because he felt the good vibes. And that's it. And that's how we prevent anything that anybody trying to do. We simply create what we want to do. Okay? Simply taking the power back to yourself. You're never a victim to anyone. They can try whatever they want. That's their thing. They can do it in their own timeline. We create our own. And that's the freedom. Okay. Namaste, my friends. I love you all. Thank you for joining.
Anya, are you gonna put the replay out?
Yeah. It was recorded, so yeah, I can upload it to the YouTube, I think. Oh,
Okay,
and I
thank
can
you.
share it. I can share the link with to the cloud.
Okay. And then yeah, and then on your 5D WhatsApp course. I mean, what app group too, if you want, right?
Oh yeah. The
Yeah, I'm on it
Starseeds
right now.
group. Yes, I'll post a link there in the Starseeds, and then the community, the New Earth 5D community. I'll
Yeah,
put the link, and maybe Daniela can put the link too, because she's a
yeah.
co-pilot.
Okay, thank you for that community. I really love it, it's just
Good.
everyone is contributing and helping, you know, share so much information, and I just love the energy there.
That's beautiful. Yes, as a star seed, the light workers, it can sometimes feel lonely because we can feel a little bit like different. Like I walk on the beach and I feel like I am by myself with so many people, but like I feel almost like in a vacuum. And very rarely I see a person. We see each other. It's like, I, you with me. Like there's no wall between you. So it can
Yeah,
get a little lonely, but that's why coming together, we feel more assured that we're not completely alone.
yeah, you're right. And
Yeah.
then I pass people, they don't acknowledge you. It's like we're invisible. It's
Yes,
like,
because
eh,
trains start to separate and it becomes more, and it's just, but you're going to see more star seeds. So people on New Earth will be more closer to each other. It's like this community. We're going to see each other, but with different eyes, not from the ego mind, but from the heart. It's going to be
it's-
different connection, different society. It feels, guys, so beautiful when you together with people who like on the same vibration. It feels like family, but even closer.
yeah,
Like the intimacy of the connection of that heart intimacy, I cannot even describe you with the third density words. It's undescribable, but it feels so sweet, so
and
special, magical. That's
yeah,
that's how it feels, magical. And you'll see more and more. It just this time is hard because separation is coming. We're not there yet 100%, and we're not there 100%. So we're like in between.
yeah,
And so that's why right now we need to support each other, and that's why we're coming together because we need a little bit of support right now. But it's gonna
yes,
get much
yeah.
better soon.
And I
Getting
love
much
that
better every day. Yes.
the fifth density you can manifest faster, right? And then instead of the third density it takes time, but it's faster. That's what I love about
It's
it.
faster as long as you keep raising vibration every single day. So I am committed to anchoring the high vibration. So it's up to you how fast you're going to go to the fifth and how fast you anchor yourself in this higher vibrations. It's only up to you. There's nobody else in control of that. Only you. So take your responsibility for doing a little practice every day. Meditation like this or similar. The one on YouTube I have, it's called Inner Alchemy. I do that every single morning in the nature, not inside. You need to have the sky, the stars, the earth, the elements with you, much more powerful. You do that, it'll take maybe 15, 20 minutes, all this breath work, all the chakras, you open, you raise your vibration. All my low density stuff just falls off. It just literally dissolves in the light when I raise it. But still, because all this third density is still heavy, all this programming is still pulling you back, we wobble. The wobble is big right now. We sometimes this way, sometimes that way, so high, so low. So stabilize yourself in high vibrations. Minimize that wobble because it feels like, oh, I'm losing myself. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Do the work for us, so important right now. And by stabilizing your own vibration, you're stabilizing your timeline and you're stabilizing the collective human timeline in the fifth density in the new earth reality. So you're not only doing service to yourself, you're doing the service to the collective by stabilizing yourself in high vibrations. Remember that, please.
The law of one, right?
Yes, that's a
Yes.
great one too. Oh my God, if you want to go further than the book Galactic Federation Speaks, those are the messages from our galactic family, and
Uh-huh.
they will blow your mind. There's so much clarity that will come. You'll understand so much more. It's on
Yes.
Amazon right now.
Okay. I'm gonna go look
Check
at
it
it.
out. Great Christmas present for right person. If you give it to some random person, you might trigger them. But hey, maybe it's a good thing.
Yeah. Thank you so
And then
much
what
for your
is,
guidance.
Yes.
sorry, what is the name of the video that you said that you do the work every morning in there?
It's called Inner Alchemy, and
It's in
it's on
YouTube?
YouTube. The videos on YouTube. It's like a private class. It's like a 30-minute class
Oh,
of
okay.
basically breathing, raising your kundalini, aligning your chakras. It's in the link of my bio, and I
Ah, okay.
highly recommend
I found it. I'm
that
gonna post the link here, see if somebody wants to.
if somebody, yeah, but that's my personal practice. I've channeled it. I never took one class in Kundalini yoga. I've channeled the whole thing because I'm like, I want to learn about Kundalini. And I went and I asked my own Kundalini, I teach me. And it taught me. All the wisdom, all the knowledge is within ourselves. We just have to ask the questions and be willing to listen. And that's all. I'm just
And
reminding you guys of your own knowledge, of your own power. Don't think like I'm connected and you all so connected. Just um, the difference between me and other person is that I am devoted in every to myself, to my own growth, and every single morning I do the practice. Doesn't matter how I feel. I just sit down and I do it, and I raise my vibration for 10 years every day. COVID, I was sick with COVID. I don't care. I sit and I do it. And I do it, and I feel so much better after. Oh my God, I healed myself from any of this crap just with raising my vibration high. Yeah, you can heal from that too.
and
So
Anya,
I just posted,
what was
sorry.
the name of that resource on Amazon that would trip normies, you said?
oh, the book's called Galactic Federation Speaks.
Awesome.
Galactic Federation Speaks. I put it together. It's from different channels and my own channeling too, but it's woo. When I was writing it, I was like, that was good. That's gonna be juicy. Yeah, check it out.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's a good price too. It's like $3.99. Anybody can afford it.
Yeah, exactly. For the print book, because printing and shipping, Amazon it costs, it's $22 for the print book. But for audio or the PDF, yeah, it's like $3.99. It's like anybody
Yep.
can.
I'm seeing it right now. I got it too. Thank you.
Ah, good.
Got your book. I
Enjoy.
appreciate it for
Let me know.
Christmas. I'm
Drop.
gonna learn
Thank you.
something new.
Yes, drop the review if you like it. Drop the review.
Thank you.
It'll help. It will help other people to find it. You're welcome. Thank you, my friends. So celebrate today, the whole day. I'll be celebrating with my kids later, and I'm gonna do a little ritual with my boys. And the whole day today is a very special day. Utilize that energy. And the new moon on Lilith, the new moon yesterday, or that new moon, Lilith is showing us the things we suppress in ourselves, we don't want to look at, all our fears. And so the new moon is helping us too. Not only this winter solstice, the new moon energy is even amplifying it even more. So today is like the king day, yesterday, today, for that shadow work to let go of all that old stuff, create a space for the new, and then step into the new world, becoming the new person. I'm so happy that you joined me today. Thank you. We're not alone. We have each other. Imagine all the people living life in peace. Ooh. You might call me a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. We're many. I think John Lennon is with us smiling right now, like, yay, you guys. Thank you. All right. Love you all.
Thank you. Thank you, Anya.
Okay. I'll see
And
you.
I love you, Anya.
Love
Bye.
you. Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye,
Everyone, thank you,
everybody.
I
Anya.
love
Love
you.
you all.
Love
Bye.
you too. Bye.
Thank you, Anya. Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. So much love. Thank you.
We're all over the earth. We are all over the earth. That's amazing. We're like the stars on this map, on this thing. We're like stars on the everywhere. That's us right there.
Exactly. How about we all speak together? Like I think that our vibration, our voice is so important.
Let's do Om together. You want to do that?
Yes.
Okay, ready?
Open everybody, open your mic. Let's everybody open our mics.
Open the mics. Great idea, Daniela. Oh my God, you're a great co-pilot. Okay, ready? And inhale.
Hold on, there's a lot of people. Hold on.
Okay,
Let
okay,
them,
yeah.
let them unmute themselves. There's a few
Never
that's still
done
muted.
Om on Zoom all over. We're going to shake the planet right now with our Om.
All right, there's people that's still muted. I don't know if they don't know how to mute.
Blessing the light. With our Om, let's bless the ley lines, the crystalline grid on this earth, and let it vibrate with this high frequency of our love. Yes? Ready?
Yeah.
We'll do it? Okay, okay, inhale.
Cool.
Wow. We just lit up the whole planet. Ooh.
Y'all are all beautiful.
That's
Thank
amazing.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I'm
Bye,
carrying
everybody.
you all with me through my day. Thanks.
Yes, good.
Looking forward to the next one.
Yes.
Yes, let's meet again soon. We'll come up with some. The universe always presents us a great opportunities. The portals are open, and remember, you can open your own portals by raising your vibration. You become a portal, always. But then cosmic portals also sometimes open, and that's when we can meet again, because that's going to be the celestial. There's always something cool happening in this universe. We keep creating something amazing. Okay, my friends, love you all.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Love
Bye,
you,
everybody.
Love you
Love you.
Anya.
Love
Thank
you.
you. Love you. Love you
Bye.
all.
Love you all.
Bye.
Bye.
Dankjewel.
Love you.
Love you
We don't
too.
want to leave. We want to stay here.
I know. I'm going to end, but you can hang out. I think if I end it, you still can hang out.
If you say to choose only to leave the meeting and not end the meeting, you're going to have two choices if you click end.
Should I end it or what?
I think it's fine. I think we're good.
Okay, love you guys.